wonderful place to be.
Hello. Hello, and welcome to Tikkabilla. Hi, Lorna.
Hi, Justin.
Hey, Lorna, I'm just trying to think of a rhyme that I heard the other day. It's about two little dicky birds.
Oh, I know that one.
Ah, should we say it?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right, then. Right.
Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter and one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, and fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, and come back, Paul.
That's the one. And there's some actions to it as well. Do you know them?
Yeah, I do. When I was little, I used to stick stickers on my fingers. Shall I show you?
Yeah, okay.
Right, now, I've got some here.
All right.
And if I stick that one
That's a good idea.
on that finger, and that one on that finger.
Right.
Right. Now watch this. You'll like this. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter and one named Paul. Fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul.
Hang on.
Come back, Peter, and come back, Paul.
What, Lorna, how'd you do that? That's really clever.
It's very clever, isn't it? Look, I'll show you how I did it.
All right.
What you do is you swap your fingers over. When I put my hand behind my head,
Yeah.
I swap my finger over, and it looks like my little dicky bird's disappeared. And watch this one. Here it goes. Swap your finger over.
Different finger.
There it is.
Back again.
And you can make Peter come back. And Paul come back.
Ah, yeah. Can I have a go?
Oh, of course you can.
All right, then. I'll use these stickers here.
Stickers on.
All right. Put Peter and Paul on. There we are. Oh. And one there. Right.
You ready?
Okay, ready.
Two little dicky birds sitting on the wall. One named Peter and one named Paul.
Fly away, Peter. And fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter. And come back, Paul. Hey, you know what? Tamba would love this one. Have you seen Tamba?
Actually.
Tamba!
I'm here.
Oh, who said that? Tamba, where are you?
I'm up here.
Oh, hello. Hey, Tamba, I've got a really good rhyme to show you. Hey, it's magic. I'm coming up.
And while he's showing Tamba two little dicky birds, I'm going to get ready to do some special painting.
Hiya, Tamba.
Hello, Justin. Hello.
Well, you look busy. Hey, Tamba, I've got a really good rhyme. Would you like to hear it?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, then. Two little dicky birds sitting on a wall. One named Peter and one named Paul. Fly away, Peter. And fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter. And come back, Paul.
Wow, that was fantastic.
Thanks. So what have you been up to, Tamba?
Well, I started tidying up my toys. Well, then I stopped tidying up and started playing.
Oh, right. And who have you got here, then?
Well, there's Mucky Duck,
Yeah.
Ellie, Teddy, and my two parrots.
Oh, right. And what are their names?
Oh, well, I haven't got any names for them.
Oh, well, why don't we give them some names?
I know. They could be Peter and Paul.
That's a good idea. Peter and Paul.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Paul's got a wonderful blue colour, hasn't he?
Yes, blue like the sky.
That's right. Or blue like the sea.
Mm.
Oh, sounds like the windows. Maybe we'll find out about some other blue things through them. Let's go and have a look. How many windows? 1, 2, 3. Round, square or arched? Which one will it be? It's the square window. This is a bluebird. It lives in forests in America. Its feathers are so blue that they are almost the same colour as the sky. When there are no clouds, the sky is blue. These funny-looking birds don't look very blue at all, do they? But hang on, just look at their feet. These birds have blue feet, and they like to show them off too. They are called blue-footed boobies. Here's another bird which you might recognise. It's a blue tit. Blue tits have blue feathers on the tops of their heads. It looks like they have a blue cap on. This hungry blue tit has spotted a moth for its dinner. Poor moth. But this moth has a trick up its wings. Two spots which look just like big blue eyes. That's enough to scare off the hungriest blue tit. Some plants can be blue too. These plants grow in woods and forests in the spring, and their flowers form a blue carpet on the forest floor. Each flower is shaped like a tiny blue bell, so they are called bluebells. Now here's a butterfly with beautiful blue wings. As it flies, they shine in the light. Blue morpho butterflies make a wonderful sight.
Aren't there a lot of blue animals? Well, we're going to be using blue in our special painting. We're going to be doing some hand printing. Now, the colours we're going to use are blue, red, and yellow. And we need a really big piece of paper. And I've got my apron on because it could get messy. All right, what colour shall we start off with? Blue? Okay, here it goes. Yeah, it's very icky. I'll make sure it's all over my hand. Here goes. Look at that. Right, let's do our first print. Up here.
Hi, Lorna.
Oh, hi, Justin.
Oh, what are you up to?
Oh, well, watch and you will see.
Wow.
That's great, isn't it? Look.
Yeah.
I'll do another one. And another one. And another one.
That's really good. Yeah. Can I have a go?
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
Great.
You'll need to get an apron on, though.
Oh, right, okay.
I think I might put a little finger.
Right, got my apron.
Here. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, do you want to choose a colour?
Well, what about red?
Yeah, good idea.
All right, then. Right, just dip it in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ugh. Feels all cold and squidgy. Right. Whoop. Look at that.
Oh, that is lovely.
Caught red-handed. Right, over here.
Yeah, that'd be lovely.
All right. I'm going to do mine like this. How's that?
That is really good.
There There you go.
Now, I had another idea.
All right.
Why don't you put your other hand
Yeah.
in the yellow paint?
Well, the other one?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. In it goes. Ooh. Squidgy and squodgy. Right, is that enough?
Plenty. Now, let's shake hands.
What? Oh, I see. Ah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Look! Green! Yellow and blue and green. Shall we put some leaves on our flowers?
Oh, yeah, make it into flowers. Right, okay. And the stem. And a couple of leaves.
And there's
Wow.
our handprinting.
That's great. Oh, give me a big hug.
No, get it.
All right, then.
Tikkabilla, Tockabilla, Tikkabilla, Tock. What's the time on the Tikkabilla clock? Well, the big hand is pointing down to the number 6. So that means it must be half past something. And the small hand has gone past the number 2. So it's 2:30. But what's underneath the clock? It's a little house with little boxes.
This story's called I Want That Room. Mum and Dad had a surprise for me and my sister Emily. We're moving house, Mum said.
You two are so big now,
Said Dad.
we need more space.
I felt excited, but a bit worried. What's our new house like? I asked. Is Goldie coming?
It's bigger than this one.
Said Dad.
There's lots of room for Goldie.
Emily and I were sad about leaving our old room. We didn't want to leave our toys. Is it far away? I asked. Will we still see our friends? You and Emily will each have your own room, Mum said. You can take all your things, and you can still see your friends. Next day, we went to see the new house. We met Mr. and Mrs. Jones, who were selling it to Mum and Dad. Our new home had a beautiful garden. I want that room, I said. But Dad said that was Emily's bedroom.
This is your room.
Said Dad. It was brilliant. We went shopping to buy things for our new home. Mum and Emily bought tools for the garden. Dad and I chose paint and curtains for my room. The next week was very busy. We met the family who were buying our house. Mum and Dad packed all our things in boxes. Emily and I packed our toys. Wow, they've got a lot of toys, haven't they? Our old home looked strange and empty.
Goodbye, old house.
Said Mum. I said goodbye to my friend Peter, who lived in our street. See you next week. Next day, we got up early. 2 men arrived in a big van, and we loaded everything in. Dad and I rode in the van, and Mum and Emily took Goldie. Look, can you see Goldie riding in the car? At our new house, we unloaded the van. Jim, the driver, lent me his cap. Everything was very messy. Later, we all had pizza. You like pizza, don't you?
Yeah.
Next day, Emily helped Mum in the garden. Dad and I painted my room. Slowly, our new house began to look like a home. Look, he's dropped all the paint on his head. Then the doorbell rang. It was the family who lived next door. I showed them my new room. I chose this room! Oh, they liked their new house, didn't they?
I like that house.
Yeah. People live in all kinds of different houses, Tamba.
And all sorts of different places, too.
That's right. It might be a tree house in the jungle.
Ooh. Or an igloo in the snow.
Yeah. Or a tent in the desert.
What about that man who lived in the sky?
Oh, you mean the man in the moon.
Hello, you two.
Hi, Lorna. We were just talking about the man in the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Aching Drum.
That's right.
Name Aching Drum. There was a man lived in the moon, lived in the moon, lived in the moon. There was a man lived in the moon, and his name was Aching Drum.
And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. And he played upon a ladle, and his name was Aching Drum. And his hat was made of good cream cheese, of good cream cheese, of good cream cheese. And his hat was made of good cream cheese, and his name was Aching Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. And he played upon a ladle, and his name was Aching Drum.
And he had a really funny coat, too.
And his coat was made of good roast beef, of good roast beef, of good roast beef.
And his coat was made of good roast beef. And his name was Aching Drum.
And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. And he played upon a ladle, and his name was Aching Drum.
He had sweets for buttons.
Oh.
His buttons were made of marshmallows, of marshmallows, of marshmallows. His buttons were made of marshmallows, and his name was Aching Drum.
And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. And he played upon a ladle, and his name was Aching Drum. His trousers. His trousers were made of spaghetti, of spaghetti, of spaghetti. And his trousers were made of spaghetti, and his name was Aching Drum. And he played upon a ladle, a ladle, a ladle. And he played upon a ladle, and his name was Aching Drum. That's the story of Aching Drum.
What sort of house do you live in?
Yeah, would you like to live on the moon?
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.